up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit more opinion based. I stopped doing these videos quite a while ago. I used to make opinion based videos all the time and they seem to get a really negative feedback, so that's why I stopped doing them. I used to make controversial videos a lot as well, but they always seem to get a really negative feedback. But some of you guys have said that you want me to bring them back. I don't know, but today we're gonna do one, but it's not too bad. Today we're gonna talk about Daybyday. If you guys don't watch their channel, what the heck, because they're a pretty big channel. They're over 50,000 subscribers now. I've been watching them for probably almost a year now. Really enjoyed following their journey of learning the equestrian world and buying their first horses and their first leased horse and everything like that. They're a really good channel that literally anybody could watch. You don't have to worry about language or appropriate issues. Like, they're a great family channel that anyone can watch. But it's come up in their videos that people want them to get rid of their horse. Like, a lot of people just keep telling them to get rid of their horse because she causes more problems than she's worth. She's more expensive to keep than what she's worth. And I just want to come on here and talk about that topic today, and should they get rid of their horse Stella or not. Let me just put out there, if anybody from Daybyday, Laura, Sophie, Gabby, Sam, if any of you guys are watching this, just know this is just my personal opinion. You can take it or leave it or take it for what it's worth. I don't want to offend anybody. That's never my intention. I don't think this video would offend any of you guys, but yeah, I just want to put that out there. This is just my thoughts because I do train horses myself. I have 4 horses of my own. I've owned horses my whole life. And I comment on your guys' videos a lot, so you probably recognize my name. But I just wanted to put that out there just in case any of you guys are watching. Daybyday has commented on a few of my videos, so it is very possible they could watch this, especially if they see their name in the title. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So their horse Stella, they got a few months ago, I believe, and they bought Stella, this paint mare, for their daughter Sophie. She's just turned 9 years old, and I would say she's a pretty good rider for her age. I mean, she's definitely experienced, but she is still a 9-year-old girl. And I know when I was 9, I still didn't have all the confidence that I have now. I was still learning. Everybody's still learning, and everyone goes through, you know, the curves of it. Stella had been sitting for a few years as a pasture pet, and she's very obese, or she was when they got her, very, very obese. And she's gotten some hoof problems, leg problems, and she's kind of a little bit special needs right now because of her weight and trying to get it off. That's basically what they're trying to do right now is get her weight off. But she's come up with some issues. She's come up with some training issues. She's got an issue where she takes off when she spooks. She's definitely a horse that bolts rather than stopping, thinking, and moving forward. She kind of panics and just bolts. And so a lot of people have been suggesting to them to just get rid of the horse. She costs more than she's worth. She's not right for you guys. She's not fit with the family. And I just want to come on and talk about that because let me just say, I think it's really, really rude for anybody to suggest to anyone else that they should get rid of their horse. Like, I'm sorry, I just feel like that's a really rude thing to say to somebody. Horses are worth more than just riding. Like, I don't think people, I mean, there's people that don't understand that in the horse world. I already know that, but my personal thing is, like, horses were put on the planet to be a horse. They weren't put on the planet for us to ride them and show them and make money off of them and solely for our enjoyment. You know what I mean? So, like, to tell somebody, well, you can't ride her and she's got a bunch of problems, so you should just get rid of her, that is so rude. Like, what? Like, would you say that to somebody about their dog? Like, people have really personal connections about their dogs. Would you just tell somebody, oh, it's got issues, so you should just get rid of it? Especially a 9-year-old girl that just got her first horse. Like, no. I just think why would you suggest that? Why would you just tell people just get rid of the horse? Here's the thing. I'm just going to say like what I think the issues are and what I think they can improve on and make the situation better for them. So Stella definitely has her issues, and from what I see, you know, just watching their videos, she is a very level-headed, easygoing horse. She looks like she's a very smart mare. And I think that she's going to be a really good horse once they get her in shape, get her leg issues figured out. I think she's going to be a really good horse for their family to just hop on and go on a trail ride, to just have, if a friend wants to come ride. I think she's going to be a really ideal horse once all of her, you know, issues are resolved. These are just temporary issues, like her weight. She'll lose the weight. It might take a lot of time, but she's gonna lose it. And I honestly really, really respect them for putting in that dedication and that time to give to her, to give her a better life. Once she's all broke out again, I think she's gonna be a really good horse to have around. Right now, I think the issues with the riding and with the bonding stem from her sitting for several years or a few years. I think she's gonna come out of that. Stella, like they said, when they got her sat for like 2 years in a pasture, she had probably way overgrown feet, and I guarantee when they went to look at her, the previous owners probably never trimmed her hooves. She just sat out in the pasture, never got her hooves done, and the day before they came to look at her, probably got the farrier out and chopped all of her feet off and made her super sore. That's probably why she was so tiptoey and, you know, had those foot issues for a while. But once she gets riding again, I mean, right now she's riding, but this is gonna take time. Like, I don't see her in the videos bonding with Sophie very much. You know, she's kind of just tolerating, is what I see in the videos, of course. I'm not there when the camera's turned off. But from what I see on camera, Stella's kind of just there. Like, she's tolerating, she's doing what she's told, but she never looks like she's really enjoying being with the people, riding, you know, spending time with somebody, and that's gonna take time for her to work back into. Like, when a horse has just been taking it easy in the pasture, being left alone for 2 years or more, like, they pull away from that bond with humans. Like, they have to reestablish that. I mean, when I first got my current project horse, Sarah, she didn't care about being with me. Like, she never wanted to come up to me in the pasture. She was fine with me being there, but like, she didn't have any interest in me. And I think that's why Stella lately hasn't really been coming to them in the pasture. And I noticed Laura, it's really hard on Laura to see Sophie struggling with her, but we have to remember she hasn't really been doing anything with people for the last 2 years. So she's gonna have to relearn how to make this enjoyable for herself again. And I think she'll get there. It'll all just take time for her to rebond with people, to learn how to enjoy it again, and I think they're gonna get there. Regarding the topic of she being the right horse for Sophie, I will say that I don't know if I agree with that. I think, you know, they did talk about in the videos looking for another horse for Sophie to jump and stuff, and I think that would be a good idea. I think they should get a horse that's really broke out, that's easy, will just go over the jumps, no problem, for Sophie to build her confidence on. And I think Stella should become Laura's horse, because, I mean, if Laura just wants to hop on and go for an easy trail ride, I think that's something way more Stella's speed. You know, Stella doesn't seem like a young, spunky horse. She just seems like a, you know, like a level-headed, mild, easygoing mare. And I think she would enjoy, you know, the trail riding and just the easy ride once in a while around the arena, rather than like the jumping and the high-paced stuff like what Gabby does with Storm. I don't think Stella is that type of horse at all. So I really think if they get another horse for Sophie, that Laura can graduate to Stella. And I think Laura riding Stella more often will help with her weight also, because Sophie is a little girl. I mean, she's not a lot of workout for Stella. So that's just my opinion. I think that Laura and Stella will bond on a better level because they're both more level-headed, more mature, and a little more slower paced than what the young girls are. So I just think, from what I see, that would be a better match, and to find Sophie a horse that can keep up with her goals more than Stella can. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's just my opinion. I don't think they should get rid of her. I think that they'll get this all figured out, and it'll just take time, you know, especially with a special needs horse that's been sitting for so long. Like, these things take time to re-establish and get her back into the program, you know. You can't just do it overnight or in a month or so. Some horses pick up faster than others, and honestly, I feel like Gabby should be riding Stella right now, and I know that Gabby doesn't really like Stella. You can tell when she has to ride her, she's a little bit annoyed in the vlogs, but honestly, I think that's what would be best for Stella, just because Gabby is stronger, she's built taller, and she has more confidence than what Sophie has, and I can tell that if, like when, Stella spooked that one time, you could tell Gabby was scared, but after she got off, she recollected herself and was okay again. Like, I feel like the more that Gabby will ride her and the more of a confident, experienced person on Stella will give her that confidence back. And I just feel like Gabby can handle her more, especially if she spooks. And I think the girls with the whole spooking thing, the more that they fall off, the more that they deal with it, the more comfortable they're going to be. And Gabby, with her experience, is more capable of being prepared for Stella to spook. Like, being on her, riding her around, Gabby can prepare herself. If Stella spooks, I'm going to do this. Like, I feel like she can handle that, whereas Sophie is still learning that and growing. So I just feel like it would be better if Gabby rode her. But I get it. Gabby's got her own horse that she likes much more. They get along a lot better, but that's just me. I know a lot of people have been hating on them for screaming with the, like, spooking and taking off and stuff. And I just want to say with that, it's a beginner's thing. Like, you learn... They will learn eventually, especially Gabby, I think, will pick up on it, because when Stella took off on her that one time, you could see in the video, Gabby knew what was going on, she was in the moment, she was there, and was trying to fix the problem. Whereas, I mean, she wasn't just screaming and flailing and not doing anything. Like, you could tell she was trying to figure out something. And I think that'll come with time to Sophie and to Laura, the more that they ride. Screaming is just one of those things I think everybody does at first, but once you get to a level like myself, I'm not afraid of the horse taking off anymore. I'm not afraid of them spooking anymore. I've ridden horses so much in my life where if the horse takes off, pull back, one rein stop, you know, like, it's not a terrifying, scary thing anymore, because I'm not afraid of falling off. Like, if I fall off, I fall off. I get back on. And I can prepare myself that if that horse spooks, I've been on so many horses that spook in my life, that if the horse spooks, I can think through it. I'm not panicking. I know what to do. I have a natural instinct now. And I think that'll just come to them with time. Like, it all just takes learning. I really think that their instructor needs to teach them a one-rein stop with Stella, just in case that ever happens. I know Sophie is probably not going to be strong enough to bring her head all the way around, but I definitely think that Laura should learn that, and so should Gabby if Gabby rides her. But, yeah, I mean, you scream sometimes, like... I know it makes the situation worse, but I think they'll get over that. It just takes time in the saddle and spooking over and over and over again to get over it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really do opinion-based videos ever, but let me know what you guys think about the situation down below. If anybody from Daybyday is watching this, I hope I didn't hurt any of your feelings or anything. That was not my intention, just me rambling on my thoughts. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you want to see down below. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. I'm going to be adding some new horse stuff, dog stuff for the holidays down there. It's always linked down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.